everyone, it's so good to be here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your love and support. Don't forget, this is Saffron Media, where we give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria and more. And recently, we've been intimating you with the updates of Edo election. And yes, we're ready to do that until after this election because, of course, we don't want you to miss out on anything going on right there. And right here, the Oba of Benin word have been twisted by so many bloggers and also news agencies that he is trying to be in support of one candidate or the other. And some people even said that he went as far as telling Obaseki that he is not going to remain the governor for life, and so many things that he didn't really mean, but some people twisted it in their own way. And the monarch has actually come out again to say that people should not change his words, that what he actually said was just a peaceful resolution between both candidates, and even Oshomole to also, settle some of their differences. And right here, he said some very important things that, some of the media should not take in another way. And I'll bring all of that to you shortly. But before then, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell, because that is the only way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay, guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says, a few days ago, the Oba of Benin held a much welcome peace meeting with leaders and aspirants of the PDP and APC in Edo State. The high level of invitees was a testament to the drive of the Benin monarch to maintain an atmosphere of peace in the ancient Benin kingdom. The meeting, which lasted for over an hour, portrayed an elaborate display of honor and total submission to the royal throne, a trait that is inherent in Edo people. Oba Ware II welcomed the visitors to his palace like a father. He cautioned against violence and the use of thugs. He opined that politics needn't be a dirty game, drawing an analogy from one of his chiefs who is a politician. He said he wondered how he played politics with his white robes. Oba Eware admonished all present to make Edo be in the news for the right reasons. The Oba mentioned Philip Shaibu by name severally, and he told the deputy governor to rein in his voice if it was true that some of his loyalists were responsible for some reported violence. The monarch gave a very comprehensive history on how Adams Oshiomhole made it known to him that he preferred to hand over as governor to Godwin Obaseki, using the word imposed. Severally, he described how Oshiomhole spoke highly of Obaseki to him and how he, the Oba, kept mute each time the issue came up, because according to the monarch, Oshiomhole only came to tell him of his desire to make Obaseki governor and not ask of his opinion. The Oba noted that the duo had a strong relationship before now, and he wondered why their differences could not be resolved. High point of peace meeting was the warm embrace of Obaseki and Ize Iyamu, as urged by the monarch, and the plea by the Oba that anyone going to press about the meeting should not change his words, but take time to watch the video clip of the meeting over and over again before reporting on it. If you live in the rest of Nigeria and wondered why that was necessary, in Edo, the word of the Oba is law, period. Whatsoever he says or is rumored to be said by him sways public opinion like a wildfire. So the monarch, who is very experienced diplomat, was obviously very constructive with his choice of words, and his body and verbal language conveyed absolute neutrality, just as everyone expected. But our news platforms have been flooded with various fake news of what the Oba meant to say, what he said, that we all know he didn't say, and very surprisingly, some interpretation of his comment as an endorsement for one candidate over the other. Details of the meeting between Oba Ware and Obaseki Zeyamu is all over the place for all to see. Never did the monarch blame Obaseki for any violence or remind him of the fact that his tenure would come to an end. soon as insinuated by some writers. He did, however, reminded all politicians that their power is limited by tenure, and as such admonished them to be of good behavior. There was no instance also where the Oba blamed Oshomole for making Obaseki governor. The meeting was a fruitful meeting between the father of the kingdom and his squabbling sons. Needless to say, Edo is putting on a new look and the atmosphere generally calm. Mischief makers should look for stories elsewhere to market their thirst for blood. Yes, that was actually from the Edo State monarch and the meeting that was held between him and the candidates of the All Progressive Congress and APC, and also the former APC national chairman Adams Oshomole. And right there you can see all he said. He said he never made mention of one candidate being better than the other, that his disposition has always been for the peace and tranquility of the state rather than, be inside of one person over the other, that he has always ensured that there's peace between candidates irrespective of politics, that politics is not really a dirty game, but people always make it look dirty. And that is what he's trying to avoid in the Edo election. He said his business actually is more that the Edo State environment should be peaceful, and even amongst the candidates there shouldn't be any form of violence between them, or there shouldn't be any form of rift between them. And that was how he urged the two candidates, to embrace themselves and show that they actually love each other, irrespective of their differences, that they should put their differences aside and they should remember that they are sons of the land, they are sons of the Benin Kingdom. And he also made mention that everyone that's supposed to carry the news outside of Edo State should be sure of what they are saying to the public. They shouldn't twist his word or turn his word against him. He said because every word spoken by this very monarch is taken seriously in the land, even in Nigeria in general, that everyone has to be very careful with what is rumored, because every opinion he makes can actually spread like wildfire. So he's very, very diplomatic in saying his words, and even his body language is very, constructive of the choice of words he uses. So he doesn't just talk anyhow, because he knows how far those words can go. So he said journalists should be very careful, and bloggers, with the way they take issues around. So guys, you've heard it from here. There is so much and lots that is going on regarding the Edo election, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any reservations, you have questions about this, please drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to drop your comment. Don't forget to give this video a like. Thank you for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.